INKREASE, Innovation and Knowledge for Regional Actions and Systems. Aims at mainstreaming policies and tools by improving the capacities of innovation ecosystems, the collaboration between research and business communities, the economic valorization processes of research results. 7 action plans aimed at improving regional policy instruments with new actions, tools and governance mechanisms, increasing production and capitalization of results. Mainly in terms of number of companies collaborating with research institutions, amount of private investment in research and innovation, Emilia-Romagna Regional Action Plan. The context of the Emilia-Romagna Regional Innovation System. High technology network coordinated by ASTA. Consisting of 82 laboratories and 13 innovation centers, 10 regional technopoles, 7 clusters, communities of public and private bodies, research centers, businesses, training bodies that share ideas, skills, tools and resources to support the competitiveness of the most important production systems in Emilia-Romagna. The Emilia-Romagna Policy Instrument, ERDF Regional Operational Programme from 2014 to 2020. Axis 1, Research and Innovation. Action 1.2.2. Strategic Projects of Industrial Research for S3. Support for strategic research projects aimed at the realization of new technological achievements of interest for regional clusters, demonstrators in the form of new products or new enabling technologies. Strategic Projects of Industrial Research for S3. 59 projects, 226 firms involved. 1,803 researchers, of which 715 are new employed. 68.6 million total investment. 48.2 million total financial contribution. Actions envisaged in INKREASE Regional Action Plan. Action 1. Improving monitoring and follow-up of project results for better impact. 1.1. Improving the monitoring of the projects. 1.2. Valorization of experiences. Action 2. Reinforcing the efficacy of clusters for improving the diffusion results. 2.1. Developing a strategic and operational development plan for the clusters. 2.2. Reinforcing the management of the clusters. Action 1. Improving monitoring and follow-up of project results for better impact. Interregional exchanges, the most relevant experiences for Emilia-Romagna. The Lower Austria experience of the Smart Growth Initiative, a systemic approach for stimulating competence-based growth potentials. The analysis Knowledge Bridges for Growth and the Guide to Knowledge Collaborations that Create Growth in Enterprises, carried out in Central Denmark region. Objective. Particular focus on the phase of monitoring and follow-up. Evaluate the impact of projects financed with the call Strategic Projects of Industrial Research for S3. 1.1. Improving the monitoring of the projects. Systematic collection and elaboration of technology information on research projects by developing standard procedures and info sheets. Mapping the technology solutions proposed. Analysis of their technologies and industry linkages. Systemization of the diffusion, demonstration and transfer activities. Measuring the enabling results achieved. 1.2. Valorization of experiences. Selection of projects developed up to TRL 8 to 9. Building case studies explaining what worked and possibly why. Exploring the option to set up a showcase initiative, such as an Innovation Project Award. Action 2. Reinforcing the efficacy of clusters for improving the diffusion results. Interregional exchanges, the most relevant experiences for Emilia-Romagna. The Lower Austrian Cluster Programme and the Clusters Experience in Lower Austria. The Cluster Management in Denmark. Objective. Improving the role of clusters in promoting multidisciplinary and inter-industry research projects between labs and companies, selecting priorities. 2.1. Developing a strategic and operational development plan draft for the cluster's base model, containing articulated operational objectives, services to be provided, capacity and resources needed, designing organizational development plans, identifying the funding policy instrument. 2.2. Reinforcing the management of the clusters, setting up a large-scale system of collection of information for the use of monitoring and evaluation of the cluster's activities. Identifying training needs for monitoring and evaluation clusters operators. Designing management tools.